You know what I like?
Way to cold open, but okay, I wasn't fucking ready for that. What do you like?
Kamen Rider.
Are you gonna open everything with... Because you've opened like 3... Okay, no. We're done.
Oh, she's smothering me.
No. I wish. So hopefully this audio shouldn't be so god-awful, because I was listening to it back, and I was like, oh, this gain.
Okay, dude, that is after I cleaned it up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, John.
That is the best I could make
What
it.
a monster. Okay, so...
So we have fiddled with our audio settings, and it should be 50 to 100 times better.
Yeah, hopefully.
It looks better.
Yeah,
like,
it's
we
not
don't have...
spiking on every single word.
Well, you see, I had the mic moved over to that desk, so I wouldn't be spiking it on every word.
Okay, well, the distance shouldn't matter, because this is a big... Like, it picked you up from downstairs. So.
Yeah, but I sounded like a Smurf.
Okay, just fucking...
Okay, whatever.
You're gonna start doing the Ray voice, and then it's gonna get lost in the entire world.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, at least on our audio file, there isn't like an inch-thick chunk of white noise, because the AC unit decided to just kick in as soon as we started.
I'm just gonna...
As soon as we started recording.
Because...
Scent's game.
Scent game.
Is Scent a new character?
We've met Scent.
Oh! Oh, Scent's hat.
Yes, Scent is Hat.
Or Andros.
Hat is a D&D character that John played.
Who's a delightfully murderous android.
Yep. So, you could
He has
probably...
a heart of gold and the eyeball of a witch.
Just play the game. Okay, so this is going to give us... Ooh. This is going to give us one of them previously on... well, it's going to give us an option.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is nice.
Oh, yeah, this is me. What happened to me?
The same question repeated itself endlessly in Ink's head.
I keep misreading that as Link.
I know. It has been less than an hour since Ink had woken up in the Four Elements Hotel. Since then, he had been acquainted with a handful of strangers who, like him, had no idea why they were there. Why are you laughing?
Oh, no, I was just giggling because my idiot brain was like, oh, it's a Four Elements Hotel because each one of them represents an element. And then my brain was like, there's 5 of them, you fucking idiot. So obviously, ink represents heart.
Yep. To add to the confusion, Ink's phone had been stolen. In its place was a PDA which could only contact his friend and colleague, Sean. Oh, additionally, I did a bit of a goof.
Oh?
It is Aether.
Oh, yeah.
I asked the Discord, and they were like, it's Aether.
Didn't I say, like, before we even started, hey, you should ask your Discord friends who love you?
No, you didn't say that specifically about this thing. You said it mid-conversation.
Ah.
Like, oh man, I wonder why you didn't prepare better, you dork.
Yeah, because, like, you had a paper full of information.
I did.
You were super prepared.
The one who had woken him up was a girl named Aether.
I thought it was Gravity.
Aether. I'm gonna try and, like, get that down, because I'm bad. Right now, she was doing her best to keep Ink's blood loss to a minimum after a violent episode of sudden hemorrhaging.
I forgot about that. Enough. I think it stopped for good. I mean, for now.
Phew. How are you feeling, then?
It could be worse, considering. Thanks for helping me keep that under control.
That kind of bleeding isn't normal, is it?
No. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. Say, how do I look?
Most of the blood landed on the wall or floor, and we wiped away what was on your face, so you look okay. Got a bit on your scarf, but you might be able to wash it out.
Most of it landed on the... Did it just shoot out of his face?
Yeah.
Did he just turn into a horny toad for a moment?
It was a bit of a zombie plague.
Yeah, like
just the projectile blood vomit.
The picture we saw just looked like he had a horrible nosebleed. It didn't look like it was just spurting out of every orifice.
No, it was.
Oh, the man's a super soaker full of goo.
Goop. Oh, no, it's a cat.
Oh, no.
A cat has come to menace.
Power button seeking cat.
Oh, jeez. Pepper, not behind the computer.
Oh, I feel like the last...
And there she goes.
Okay, I was about to say, I feel like the last things that's going to be heard on this video is Pepper. No!
Ink gave his scarf a quick twist, hiding the tiny bloodstains from view.
Cool. Don't mention this to anyone, alright?
Why not? This could be serious.
This seems like the kind of thing that can make people panic, you know? Until we know what's going on, let's keep this on the down low.
But...
I'll worry about my personal health once I've made it home. Besides, I feel better now.
Look, it's you.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. I'll be fine.
What makes you so sure?
I'm the sidekick, remember? I got sidekick invincibility.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah. Plot armor.
Okay, I'm not sure where you heard that, but I'm pretty sure that's not a thing.
Yeah, sidekicks are super not invulnerable.
Watson always made it out in the end, didn't he?
That's only because the books are told from Watson's perspective. Listen, Ink, this isn't a work of fiction. If you insist on acting tough, I guess I can't stop you, but please consider visiting the campus clinic when you get the chance.
I will. Don't worry.
I love the face you make when you say that voice.
Yeah, because you gotta fake confidence to do that voice.
It's just the worst face.
Wow. Wow, no, I'm leaving.
No, put the headphone back in. I'm sorry.
Let's get out of here then.
Now you're hiding your face from me?
Yeah, because apparently I'm just revolting.
It wasn't an act. Ink did feel better. Whatever his affliction was, it had passed.
I won't be able to get medical attention until I get out of here anyway.
Oh my god, just put your hand down. Grabbing Ink by the wrist, Aether dragged him through the once locked double doors at the end of the hall. Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
On the other side was a small lounge. To Ink's surprise, his other new acquaintances were scattered about the room.
Okay, this sounds like in any other game, this would just be the hub where your party members hang out.
Yeah. Quiet and grave, they were keeping to themselves.
Are you guys still here?
Door's locked.
Huh?
The door over there, opposite from the one you just came through, it wouldn't budge. It wouldn't budge when I tried to open it. It's just like that last room.
There aren't any other exits?
Do you really think we'd still be here if there was another way out?
So, what? We're just supposed to wait here?
We aren't in a position to do anything else.
I don't like this. I want out.
I know, dear. Please have a seat for the time being. Let's try to be patient. Beth lowered her head and grew quiet. Ink slumped into the nearest seat. I love Beth.
Yeah.
Best mom. From here, he had a good view of the wall-mounted screen. Aw, yeah.
Yeah.
So now what?
Nobody answered. The others were fiddling with the devices they had been given or staring at the wall. Ink sighed.
Sigh.
No.
Not a real social bunch, are they? Well, whatever. I guess we'll just wait for the face thing to show back up.
Yeah, they all got kidnapped. They're really not feeling up to the fucking party you want to throw, Ink.
Yeah, they don't have any party banter for you at the moment.
As if on cue, the monitor sparked to life.
Speak of the devil.
This message is set to play after a short delay. If any contestants are not present, please retrieve them.
Who are you? Why do you look like that?
Please note that this message is a recording and will only play once. It is advisable that you pay attention. Hello, contestants! Long time no see. That was a joke, of course. I saw you but moments ago. It's an AI. It doesn't know how to talk or laugh.
I already hate this guy.
Please, sit down. Make yourself comfortable. Relax. I'm sure you all have questions for me. I ask that you be patient. By the end of my little speech, I imagine at least a few of you, at least a few of your concerns will have been addressed. Let me start by confirming that yes, you have been abducted. And yes, I am the one responsible. Sorry about that. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sent. I'll be as brief as I can. I have brought you here today so that you may play a game of my own design. The name of my game is Exit Corners.
Why are you...
Because he's being brief.
You are speeding up. You're going nuts.
Losing it.
You're losing it.
The rules are simple. I have placed you in the heart of the lovely Four Elements Hotel. As Game Master, I will do my best to keep you there. If you manage to exit the hotel, you win. If your heart stops beating, you lose.
Wait, what?
And that's all there is to it. Not so difficult to understand, Allow me to be clear. In this game, you must put yourself first. Your victory or defeat is not tied to that of any other contestant. I have made some alterations to the Four Elements Hotel to allow for a more pleasant gaming experience.
What a thoughtful boy.
Yes, he is. One such...
Amelioration.
Okay. One such amelioration is the inclusion of 16 pounds of industrial-grade Semtex at this building's foundation. In 24 hours, the aforementioned explosives will detonate. This will cause the entire structure to collapse. In the event that you are still in the building at the time of collapse, you will most likely be crushed and killed, resulting in a loss. Pardon the negativity. But please, do not misunderstand me. I want you to escape through the exit. I most certainly do. That's why I've given you all Gemini, to give you a fighting chance. Each of you have been entrusted with an electronic device that I've dubbed Gemini. I assume you are already all aware of the fact? Blech. Why Gemini, you ask? Each Gemini has a twin. Gemini may only send and receive messages from their twin. The other halves of your Gemini have been left in the care of someone you know. These people will be referred to as your contacts. Right now, as far as any of you are concerned, your contact is the most important person in the world. While your contact may be different, they're all equally important. I guarantee you'll need their help to achieve victory today, so try your best to get along with them. Poor communication kills, you know. I suppose I've rambled on long enough, haven't I? I'll leave you all alone then. The next puzzle will be available in just a moment. I've got a myriad of challenges lined up for you today. I'm rather fond of the puzzles, as you can see. Hopefully my fondness is contagious. Adieu, contestants. And good luck. Oh, Hat should say adieu more.
No. Whoop. The screen went blank. Isn't this a fun friend?
Yeah.
Ink had endless questions for Sent, but it was clear that he wasn't coming back.
What?
Ink rose to his feet, shaking. 1,000 thoughts raced through his head. What was the purpose of Exit Corners? Who was Sent? Was it just bad luck that Ink wound up as a contestant, or was he specifically targeted? So...
Okay, so I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. We're in Saw.
And also, Granny's there, so do you really want to say fuck in front of Granny?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we'll go with the PG version of that.
Is that guy for real? Dude might as well had a curly villain mustache.
It would be difficult to twirl with no hands, I think.
Good point.
Best. I'm glad to see you're at least taking the news well.
It all feels kind of surreal, you know? I mean, did someone just tell me that I was going to die? Like, actually?
Aren't you scared at all?
I...
Are you
No,
you're losing it?
I'm losing it. I'm just saying, like, I can't convey fear with this voice. It's a medical condition.
No.
I'm more confused than anything, but yes, of course I'm scared.
I think we're all a bit scared, dear.
Not Ray.
The first step to overcoming fear is to understand it.
Is that something they told you in your program?
No, I sort of just made that up. Still, seems like a useful bit of advice right now, don't you think? Maybe we should take some time to make sure we're all on the same page.
Good idea. Let's go over what we know.
Has this tickled you?
No, I'm just... Like, when she said, let's make sure we're all on the same page, I just expected a smash cut to Liza just beating the freaking door with a chair.
Oh.
It's a good thing I didn't make this game. The tension would just bleed out.
Liza Ray. Fuck. Okay. Liza, Ray, are you both paying attention? This is important. Yeah, I'm listening. Don't mind me. Ray, who had been leaning on the wall in silence, rejoined the others. Just as he opened his mouth, a familiar noise emanated from the terminal. The contestants all turned to face it. It's another puzzle. Duh.
Oh, sorry. Huh. I guess it was set to initialize shortly after the message finished playing.
Before we get to that, I think we should still do a short recap.
Right, where should we start?
One moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Send.
Is that why you were so deep in thought back there?
Yeah. Who is he exactly?
He's a big old question mark for me. I can't figure him out.
If he's the one that brought us here, and if none of us remember anything from before this morning, that makes him the only one who really knows what's going on right now. What's his motive? How was I abducted? Is all this really necessary?
Why did he choose me? Why did he choose any of us? That's what concerns me the most.
Your guess is as good as mine. Although, if we can determine how or why we were chosen, we might be able to figure out who he is.
What do you mean by that?
Classy as ever.
Hey, that probably didn't pick up.
If he kidnapped us at random, then Scent is probably just some kind of maniac, right? But if he chose us specifically, then he must know us to some degree.
He hasn't addressed us by name, so it's not out of the question that he's chose his victims at random.
Yeah, maybe he's just a nut job.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm not saying that Scent knows us all personally, but I don't think he would kidnap people at complete random. I don't think anyone would do that.
Seriously? Do you not think that anyone could be this malicious? Aether, I know
Ether.
you're... Fuck.
Gotcha!
Yep.